live stream is back up now. It's better, right? See, T-20 is still in KBS. Now go and check. The buffer is improving, and then I'll look in the audio piece. Welcome all the viewers. Welcome to the game number 2. DCL USA. Yeah, we are back on track with the commentary. So we have here at the commentary box, we have Satya from the DCL team. Hi Satya, how are you doing?
Yeah, I'm doing good. How are you, Anna?
Yeah. So game number 2, RedZod won the toss and elected to bat first. So RedZod are 20 for 1. Currently it is over number 4.2. Yeah, it's little bit chilly weather, but hopefully weather is going to get better in the DMV area from coming Friday. So we have the bowling attack. We have Yuvraj, the other youngster from Khulle, Sher, and that's an opportunity for a catch. We have Nomi and Adil currently batting for RedZod. This season we see a lot of under 19 players for Khulle, Sher. Go to the YouTube. I'll go and check.
Yeah. That was a nice bouncer. It was an opportunity, but it went for a single. So far, it looks like a good over. Just 2. Yuvraj continuing his form, and it's a brilliant over so far. 2 balls remaining. Let's see. The batsman Adil, he already scored 1 6, but that was a wonderful 6. Oh, that was a nice bouncer, but it went for a wide. The extras are coming. Yuvraj has to bowl 2 more legal deliveries. Looks like the UV is desperately waiting for the wicket. Let's see the next. Oh, Sunanas.
Manas,
Okay.
you can speak a little bit louder.
Okay. That seems to be a dead ball. Oh, that was close.
That's okay. Should I think it is? So I should probably bring the memory to cool. Do you think that also impacts the phone memory?
No, no, no,
No?
no. Only
Phone
the
memory
apps.
doesn't. No, no, it's good. It's good. Buffering is okay. It's going.
మ్యూట్ ఎలా చేస్తారన్నా నార్మల్గా ఏదైనా ఉంటుందా లేదా జస్ట్
పెట్టేసే
Okay.
సౌండ్స్ క్యాచ్ చేయదు కదా.
ఓకే
స్పీక్ లిటిల్ బిట్.
యా ఐ విల్
చైర్ నేను తేడా మర్చిపోయాను.
పర్లేదన్నా
నెక్స్ట్ టైం కొంచెం
Yeah,
ఒక చైర్ తెచ్చి పెట్టేసుకుంటే.
యా ఫస్ట్ మ్యాచ్ కదా ఒకసారి అంతా చూసుకుని
గో అండ్ గెట్ ఎ జాకెట్.
ఓకే that was a wonderful over. Only 4 runs coming from the over. The 5 overs, it's 29 for 1. The run rate is 5.80. So far the RedZod CC is doing good. It's trying for a short break. Here comes the new bowler. There are a lot of fielding changes. Let's see how does that work. It's a Tanush. It's a first over for Tanush. Let's see if he can get a breakthrough for his stream. Here comes the first delivery of Tanush. Oh, that was a wonderful ball. No clue. Oh, that was a wonderful bouncer. And it's a fast, the umpire giving it's a fast bounce. Here comes the third ball and goes for a single, and there's a chance of run out. Wow, that was a wonderful shot. It wa mm, yeah. Oh,
ఫోన్లోనే క్లియర్గా వస్తుందంట.
so far it's been a wonderful over with only two singles. Here comes the last ball of the over. That goes for a single, and Tanush ends his over with 3 runs.
Do you think the video is okay?
అదే నాకు డౌట్ వస్తుందండి ఎందుకంటే నాకు అదే
ఇక్కడ క్లియర్గా ఉంది.
పిక్చర్ క్వాలిటీ చూసి పిక్సెల్ అంత క్లారిటీ లేదు అదే అందుకే అడిగినా నేను ఇందాక ఇస్ ఇట్ బికాస్ ఆఫ్ ద కెమెరా
బిజినెస్ స్క్రీన్ చేశాను.
కెమెరా
కెమెరా బాగానే ఉంది.
ఫస్ట్ ఏం కనబడతలేదు కదా నెట్ అంటారా నెట్ మధ్య మధ్యలో అదే ఇప్పుడు బాగానే ఉంది 4000
ఇక్కడ ఇమేజ్ మారిందా?
వస్తుంది ఇక్కడ ఏమైనా సెట్టింగ్స్ చూద్దాం. ఈ దాంట్లో చూస్తే మళ్ళీ మొత్తం అది పడిపోదు బఫరింగ్. It's been a decent over with only 5 runs. That's a good over by Trishant. 2 overs, 15 for 0. Adil is batting on 18. Let's see if Tanush can give a breakthrough to his team. If Tanush could get the wicket of Adil, that could be the change in the game. That was a decent ball. So far, Tanuj over is so decent. Just 2 dots, 4 legal deliveries remaining. There's a chance of run out, and it's a misfield. RedZod is eagerly waiting for a wicket that could change the game. Ooh, here we go. Nice. It's a decent shot. Uh, Here comes 2 runs. There's a slight fielding change. Let's see if there will be any impact on the change of the field. Here comes the dot ball. Nice delivery by Tanuj. It was a bit late. And end of the second over by Tanuj. He just gave 3 runs. That's a quite good over. After 8 overs, Khulle is 40 for 1 with a run rate of 5. No. Here comes the new bowler, Amandeep. Started with a wide ball. There's a chance of run out. That was a slight miss. Here comes the big shot. Let's see what. It's a 6. Wonderful shot by Noman. Here goes for the single. Good comeback by Amandeep. That's a bice, and that's a buy, and here that's a sing. That's a buy with a single. So far, it's been a costly over. 10 runs so far. Let's see if Amandeep can come back. Cracked away. That's racing to the boundary. That's a good throw. Last ball of the over. Oh, that was huge. Into the stands. It goes. That's a wonderful shot by Oman. 17 overs. 17 runs in a over. That's a costly over by Amandeep. RedZods are still struggling to find a wicket. Hope the new bowler get them a breakthrough. That was a wonderful shot, picked up and deposited maximum. Over the covers, it went all the way for 4. That's a lovely shot by Noman. Effortless boundary, classic return all over it. That's a single, good comeback. So far 12 runs, 2 balls remaining. That's a catch, much needed breakthrough. Taken safe hands and then batter has to go. So Adil departs for 21 and 27 balls. That's a good breakthrough. He walks back, the pressure finally pays off. New batsman walking for RedZod. New batsman walking for Khulle Sher. And there's a real pressure here. Red RedZod, Khulle Sher need a solid partnership. New batsman is Sunny. New batsman comes to a crease with a steady platform set. Good chance to build on this. What a strike. That goes long way. That's a 6. Nice shot by Noman. Here's a catch. They missed it. He's moving nicely into 40s now. Well crafted inning so far by Noman. Here comes the strike for Noman. Wonderful batting so far. 24 balls, 42 runs by Noman. That's a nice ball by Johnny. That's a dot ball. That's that's a single. Keep it simple. Quick pause in the play as he changes his gloves. Just take a moment to rest. He asks for a new glove. Change here, a change to regroup and reforms. That was a close ball. Went all the way to the keeper. Here is a new bowler, Satish. That's a dot ball again. Well bowled by Satish. After the six, followed by a glove change, keeping things under control. That's a wonderful shot over the fence. 85 for 2. Sorry? It's 11.3. Brings up his 50 and soaks in the applause. A fine knock under pressure. That was opportunity. 11.5.
Everything there to that.
Okay.
The signal will be better there.
Okay.
So,
ఛార్జింగ్ సరిపోద్దా మొత్తం గేమ్కి?
no.
1 పాయింట్ ఉంది. సార్ అక్కడ పెడదాం లేదు సార్.
What I'm thinking is, you over అవగానే can stop the stream. ఓవర్స్ పోయిన పర్లేదు అట్లీస్ట్ క్వాలిటీ అక్కడి నుంచి చాలా బాగుంటుంది, సిగ్నల్ బాగుంటుంది.
ఓకే.
స్టిల్ అట్
స్ట్రీమింగ్ బాగానే ఉంది.
400.
ఎందుకంటే మీరు యూజ్ చేయట్లేదు కదా ఇప్పుడు ఫోన్.
సో ఇప్పుడు బాగానే రావచ్చా? చెక్ ఆన్ యువర్ ఫోన్. ఇట్ గాట్ లిటిల్ బెటర్ రైట్. క్వాలిటీ బాగానే ఉంది.
అది చూడు. స్ట్రీమింగ్ అయితే బాగుంది.
స్ట్రీమ్ బాగానే ఉంది.
పిక్చర్ క్వాలిటీకి ఇంకా అది మనం నెక్స్ట్ టైం అది తీసుకురావాలన్నది వైఫై. Then it will be.
I'll get that one. I'll get one tomorrow.
Yeah,
Before Friday.
Good.
They will leave it there here then. Your phone is charge.
78.
This is good, right? 4 was good. In case probably inning start around 9:15 I'll leave. So what I'll do is
We'll change this to that side that time. లేదా ఇన్నింగ్స్ బ్రేక్ అప్పుడు చేంజ్ చేస్తాను, ఎందుకంటే మీరు వెళ్ళిపోతే మన ఫోన్ అక్కడికి బాగానే వస్తుందేమో సిగ్నల్.
నాకు వచ్చేస్తుంది. అప్పుడు బేసిక్ ఎక్విప్మెంట్ ఇచ్చేస్తాను ఈ బాక్స్లోని. వన్స్ ఇట్స్ డన్ యూ కెన్ పుట్ దెమ్ బ్యాక్ హియర్, యూ కెన్ టేక్ ఇట్ విత్ యూ. ఇది యూ హ్యావ్ సెడాన్ ఆర్ యూ హ్యావ్ ఎస్యూవీ?
ఎస్యూవీ కానీ ఐ హ్యావ్ మచ్.
ఫోల్డ్ తెల్లదా?
ఐ డోంట్ థింక్ సో. వెళ్తుంది, నాది ఫుల్ ఉందన్న.
దెన్ విల్ గివ్ దిస్ వన్ టు నిర్మల్. నిర్మల్
జస్ట్ లెట్ హిమ్ నో.
ఇది పెట్టేసుకొని దిస్ బాక్స్ యూ టేక్ ఇట్ విత్ యూ, బ్రింగ్ ఇట్ ఫర్ ఫ్రైడే.
దిస్ గ్రౌండ్ ఓన్లీ రైట్? ఫ్రైడే
ఇదే గ్రౌండ్. నెక్స్ట్ ఫ్రైడే అక్కడే చేద్దాం. అక్కడే పార్కింగ్ లాట్ అక్కడ పెట్టేద్దాం. హైట్ కూడా ఉంటుంది కాబట్టి వ్యూ బాగుంటుంది, సిగ్నల్ బాగుంటుంది, హైట్ బాగుంటుంది.
నేను కెమెరా కూడా తీసుకుంటాను.
కెమెరా దట్స్ ఇట్. ఐల్ గెట్ వైఫై. యాక్చువల్లీ అక్కడైతే మనకి పవర్ సప్లై కూడా ఉంది ఆ పోల్ నుంచి.
ఓకే ఓకే.
సో వీ కెన్ రన్ దట్ వైర్.
That was a close call. That went all the way 4 easy runs.
$12.3. Nomi is on better strike rate. There's 59 of 35 balls. Is it?
Yes.
Yeah, that's
He's
wonderful
playing.
batting from Nomi.
Nice knock.
Sunny G and Nomi currently batting for RedZod. So after this we have another 7 overs to go for the first inning. It's the captain Johnny, bowling attack from Khulle Sher. Well ball was struck over the top for one for single. That's the end of 13 overs. RedZod are 96 for 2. Current run rate going at 7.48. Satya, what do you think about the par score, like total score based on the current run rate?
So based on the current run rate, I would say something around like a 160. That is what I am thinking. Do you have any other?
Yeah, so if RedZod continues the same momentum, yeah, around 160. 160 is a good score for this batting track, yeah.
Yeah, especially Norman on the strike.
Nomi's already set batsman, and RedZod has a big lineup, another 8 wickets to go. So it's going to be a good game. And Khulle Sher also has a good batting lineup, so we expect to see a great game today.
Here comes the new bowler.
Tanush, bowler name? Tanish? Anish.
Anish.
So Anish is going to start the over number 13.
His previous over was quite expensive, but he got a breakthrough. Let's see if he can continue the same with giving them a breakthrough for his team. That's a bice. There is a slight change in the fielding.
Yeah, he's bringing in the fine leg.
Ooh. Noman is struggling with his gloves as he changed one of the gloves earlier. After that, you saw like he went for a big 6.
Oh, that's a big one. You gotta
That's into the
see,
stands. Let's see if they can. Oh,
an opportunity for a catch in the mid-wicket area.
that was a nice opportunity, but yeah, that went all the way for the 6. And that brings 100 for the RedZods. It's 103 for T2 after 13.3.
Another
And
opportunity.
let's see if he can grab it.
Oh,
it's the
has that.
One more opportunity.
An opportunity in the mid-wicket. It was well judged catch, but in the end, couldn't secure that on that occasion. But good bowling from Anish there, creating opportunities.
Couple of opportunities. Here comes
Another one.
another
You gotta
one.
See what happens here.
Let's see. Oh no, that went all the way to
That's
6.
good.
This is the
But
third
that's
opportunity in a row.
Yeah, that's an opportunity. The tough one. Yeah, that's a maximum.
Yeah.
So Nomi's on fire. It's going at 74.
74.
Yeah.
Last ball of the over. Ooh,
Oh, what a shot!
That's
That one over the
wonderful
extra
shot.
cover.
that went all the way for the 6.
So beautifully struck there for another maximum.
And after 14 overs, RedZod CC is like 117 for 2 with a run rate of 8.36.
Yeah, it went up, Satya, there from 7.78. It climbed up, this over
Yeah.
to
Initially
8.36.
it was 7.
Yeah, so going at close to 7.8. So they brought up 8.36.
So
we
that
have
will
to
be
see.
yeah. If this
The
continues,
captain is
that
coming for the next over, for over number 14, 15. Yeah, the catches are definitely key, and also with the lights, new teams sometimes they have little difficulty. But nevertheless, if you grab those catches, that's where it makes
yeah,
will
that
change the
makes a
game.
difference. Catches wins matches. There was one more
Another
opportunity.
one.
That was close.
It was a close one, just outside the circle, 30 yard.
Oh, there's one more opportunity, but it's gonna be tough. Difficult catch. That was 2 runs. The bowler's trying the
See, almost 3000 kbps. currently at over number 17 in progress. RedZod are 144, 146 for 3. So Johnny continues. So we have Murtaza and Sunny currently batting for RedZod. Uh, so Johnny, good bowling figures there, like in 3.2, has given only 23 runs.
Johnny G struggling with the ball, and here comes 2 runs. Good running between the wickets. Oh, okay. After 18, uh, after 18 overs, RedZod is 156 for 3 with a run rate of 8.67. 2 overs remaining. Let's see if they can reach a milestone of 180. Initially, we thought they would go to 160. That's a nice shot. Nice off drive. Goes for a single. And Murtuza on the strike with 12 balls, 21 runs.
RedZod are 157 for 3 in 18.1 overs.
That's a dot. Nine balls remaining. Good comeback by Satish. That's a bye. Murtuza on strike. Let's see if he can continue the same attack. Oh, that's a good dot ball by Satish. Good comeback. So far it's been only 3 runs. After 19 overs, it's 159 for 3. RedZod. Last over. Let's see how much they can end up scoring with. Here we go. All it comes down to the final over. This is what cricket is all about. Last over, everything is on the line. Here comes Tanush with his final over. That's a dot ball. Massive movement in the game. That's a big miss. Pressure building now. That's a bye. Murtuza on the strike. Hope he can hit big out of the remaining 5 balls. It's Tanush versus Murtuza. Oh, that's a catch. Last ball gone. What a twist in the final over. Here comes the new batsman on strike. The pressure is building on. Big wicket. This game just turned again. Let's see. There are only 4 deliveries left. See if they can make it big. Score.
Do you know it's like a freestyle game?
Yeah.
So we cannot play here, yeah? Like on a gate.
What game?
Soccer.
No, no, no. This is the official game. We are permit at 11.
Is that? Oh, okay. So, okay, thank you.
Yeah, because that ball is very hard. So
Yeah, I
you
know,
don't
I
want to
know,
take a chance.
Yeah, I know.
Normally, ಇದೇನು 6 మ్యాచ్ బాల్స్ when he comes man of the match ఇది ఇచ్చేసి tell him to take a picture.
ఓకే ఈ దాంట్లో పెట్టేయాలన్నా మీకు తీసుకెళ్దాం ఓకే 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 ఈ వైర్ నా ఇది
వైర్ యూ టేక్ ఇట్
ఓకే
నిర్మల్కి ఇది ఇచ్చేసి
ఓకే
బాల్స్ ఇది నిర్మల్ తీసుకెళ్ళిపోమని చెప్దాం ఓకే యూ కెన్ టేక్ ద ట్రైపాడ్ రెస్ట్ ఎవ్రీథింగ్ విల్ గో హియర్
ట్రైపాడ్ కవర్ లేదా అన్న దీని ఏం లేదా కవర్
కవర్ నెక్స్ట్ పట్టుకొస్తాం
ఓకే ఓకే
బట్ అది మంచిగా క్లోజ్ అయిపోద్ది అంట
ఓకే ఓకే సరే యా యా ఐ నో దట్ క్లిప్స్
4 నాట్స్ క్లోజ్ అయిపోయి మొత్తం నీకు సో వాట్ ఎల్స్ యూ నీడ్ ఫ్రమ్ హియర్ మనకి కెమెరా కవర్ ఇది
యా
ఓకే దెన్ దిస్ కెన్ గో ఇన్సైడ్
యా యా యా
you don't need any of these, right?
No, no. Chance for run out. Here they get the 2 runs. 2 deliveries left. It's 163 for 4 RedZods. Good comeback by the bowler Tanush. 2 legal deliveries left. Oh, that's a chance. Here comes the last ball of the innings. Let's see if they can make it big. So we anticipated the score Well, we predict the score might go to 160, and it's 164 for 4. Last ball remaining with a run rate of 8.27. Here comes Tanush with the last ball. The ball is in the air, and the batsman is running for the third run. Here goes for the fourth run. So they get 4 runs in the last delivery. So here we go with first innings coming to an end with 168 for 4. Khulle Sher need 169.
It'll pick up the feed and then you can. Feed comes.
Live stream started. I will pause it.
Okay. A stop button not.
Oh, hotspot connected.
Oh yeah, got it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Welcome all the viewers. We are beginning the second innings. Khulle Sher is chasing. What's the total score, Satya? I was trying to.
It was 164, I guess.
Yeah.
Let me cross check that. It's 168 for 4.
168. So Khulle Sher are chasing 168. It's over number 1. Ahmed Chowdhury on the bowling attack from RedZod. Well balled. So we have Prabhnur and Yuvraj, very promising seasoned batsman from Khulle Sher. It's a good lineup from Khulle Sher, so it's going to be exciting. And if you happen to be in the Oakmont area, do stop by for live action, or do log into DCLUSA.org for live streaming of the game. So we have here joined in the commentary box, we have Satya. Satya, welcome to DCL. Satya does officiate our games, and now he is taking up a new responsibility in streaming. So we're going to expand the team and start giving you guys, good footage for viewing.
Thank you, Anna. Here we go. Khulle Sher begin their chase. Target set. The game is on. The first run is on the board. Ahmed starts us over with a dot and a single. That's a wonderful shot. That's a wicket. Oh, that's a no ball. Batsman. Yeah, we hit. Here comes the new batsman, the batsman Pranav. Prabhnur. Good over so far. Here comes the fourth delivery. Oh, that's a miss. That's a nice ball. Big chase ahead. Early wickets could make all difference. They they will have to balance the aggression with the caution in this innings. That's a lovely shot, and it went all the way for 4. Just 4 runs off the first 4 balls. Classic shot. That's first boundary of the innings, beautifully timed straight through the gap. Here comes the one more opportunity and missed. Here comes the last ball of the over. Here's one more opportunity for a catch and miss. Simple catch missed. A straightforward chance, and the bowler can't believe it. Khulle 1 over 9 runs. So here they need 160 runs of 19 overs, need 8.42 runs per over. Here comes the new bowler Faizan. Change of bowling now. Here comes the new bowler into the attack. The first ball is dot ball. Starts with a dot ball. Good start for the bowler. Batsman is struggling with the bouncers. A slight change in the fielding. Yuvraj is on strike. Oh, dot in a row. That's a good bowling. So far it's been 2 dots. Pressure building. It's a huge score. It's 3 in a row. It's a 3 dot balls. Faizan. Faizan will be key in slowing down the runs during the chase. Here comes a fourth ball, dot. That's turning to be a wonderful over. So far it's been wonderful over with like 4 dots. That looks like a wide, but umpire says it's not a wide. It's a maiden over. Let's see if Faizan can make it a maiden over. Last ball of the over. pressure building, dot after dot. That's a brilliant maiden over. Pressure mounting now. Required rate went up to 8.89. We move into the third over now. Still early days in the innings. Here comes the first ball, and it's a dot ball. Good start. A positive start so far, and now into the third over to build on it. Not a quickest of the starts. Third over could be the important of shift in gear. Let's see if RedZod can make use of this over. So far, it's been a wonderful over with the two dot balls. Here comes the bat, so wonderful cover drying. It went all the way to the boundary. Yeah, okay. One more breakthrough. Let's see if he can make it. No. That's one more opportunity missed by. Ooh, that's a close ball. Missed by an inch. The run rate has fallen down to 3.88. The required run rate is climbing up 9.20. So far it's been a good over. 5 balls, 2 runs. Slight change in the feed. Long off is going on the boundary. Let's see if this can make any difference. That's a wonderful shot. And here we go. 2 runs from this ball. 3 runs, 4 runs from the over. It's 13 for 0. 3 overs, 13 for 0. Required run rate climbing up. Current run rate is 4.33. 13 for 0. They really need a solid knock from someone here to steady the innings. The first ball starts with a dot ball. Faizan with his second over. In the first over, it was a brilliant maiden over. In this chase, they desperately need someone to bat deep. Ooh, that stuck the helmet. Hope the batsman is doing good. Went straight onto the helmet. Team is checking on the batsman. Hope everything is good. That ball strike him on the helmet. That must have hurt. Play pause for a moment and starts again. And after that, that's a perfect shot. The ball went all the way outside. He's absolutely launched that. It gone miles out of the ground. Umpire gets a new ball. That's a wonderful shot by Pranor. 4 followed by 6. So far, it's been a good over for the batsman. It's 11 runs. Last ball remaining. That's a wonderful 6 again. It's a 4. The umpire declared it as a 4. Beautiful played. That's a lovely 4. Timed to the perfection. That's a confident shot. Pure timing. No need of power. That's a 6. Run rate climbing up. Initially it was 3.50, now it's 7.50. Pranor playing a wonderful knock. 13 balls, 25. After 4 overs, it's 30 for 0. Run rate 7.50. It's an opportunity for the fielding team. Let's see if keeper can take it. No. Here goes for the single. Pranab is in the strike. Let's see if he can continue his hitting. Shot for a 6. One more 6 by Pranav. That's a catch, and no, they did not capitalize it. They have to go for single. It's been a decent over so far. So after 5 overs, it's 40 for 0. Required run rate is 8. 129 of 15 overs. Let's see if Pranav can capitalize this and go for a big shots. Last over of power play. There's a slight change in the field. The short fine leg is coming up. The new bowler. It's Fahad. Let's see if Fahad can give a breakthrough to his team. That's a wonderful delivery. That goes for a single. That was close. Straight into the pad. Wonderful ball from Fahad. That's only single, then a dot. Comes the third delivery. That looks like a close. The batsman Yuvraj is struggling. So far, it's been 5 runs and 18 balls. That's a wonderful shot. Oh, here comes the breakthrough for. There it is. The first wicket falls. Early breakthrough for the bowling side. Pressure pays off. The first wicket goes down. Here comes the new batsman. Fahad gives the big breakthrough. So far it's been wonderful over with only one run. Here comes the new batsman on strike, Amardeep. New batsman on strike now. All eyes on how he starts. He starts with a single, and here we go. Last ball on the power play. Let's see if Pranav can make it big out of this last ball. That's the end of the power play. Field spreads out now, and the game enters the new phase. Power play done. We move into the middle overs from here. A quiet power play, and they will need to pick up the pace from here. After 6 overs, it's 42 for 1. Required run rate is 7. Sorry, required run rate is 9.07, and current run rate is 7. Here comes the new bowler. Single from the first ball. Here comes strike. Pranav. Pranav. Here comes the strike. 19 balls, 35. So far, it's going good. And that's a lovely shot. Here he goes for the second run. See if he can. Ooh, that's 2 runs. And that was a lovely shot. There's a slight change in the fielding. Cow corner. So far it's been a decent over. 3 runs so far. Ooh, here comes the Nick. Gone. That's a massive breakthrough. The game just turned into its head. What a moment. The wicket would completely change the momentum. Here goes Pranav, 35. That's a key wicket. He was the backbone of the innings. Let's see if they can capitalize this. Required run rate climbing up. After 7 overs, Khulle is 46 for 2. The required run rate is climbing up. They need 123 runs in 13 overs, 8 wickets remaining. Here comes the new ball. That's a wonderful gap. That's a wonderful shot. Fahad coming to ball. The first ball is two runs. New batsman. The pressure is right on him from ball 1. Wicket just fallen and all eyes on the new batsman under pressure. That's a easy single. There is no time to ease in as the required run rate is climbing up. That's a wide. The extra run. That's excellent from the bowling side. They have pulled things back beautifully. The pressure release, the bowlers have turned it around brilliantly. That's a wide. A single won't do much here. They need boundaries, just a single, but they need more than that at this stage. It's again a single. Dot or single, both not ideal here. They need to go big. That's a beautifully tried. It's a dot ball. After 8 overs, it's 51 for 2. Good for scoreboard, but not enough for the situation. Let's see if they can turn things around and get back into the game. battling not just with the opposition but with the cold as well. Cold conditions here, you can see players trying to keep themselves warm between the deliveries. Murtuza, new bowler coming in. Here comes the spinner into the attack, time for some turn and variation. The first ball goes for a double, 2 runs. Looking to break the partnership. That's a wonderful shot. It goes all the way for 4. That's a wonderful shot by Amandeep. Beautifully played. That's cracking 4 times. Perfection. And here comes one more single. They're trying to run for the double and they make it. Confident running between the wickets. No stopping that one. That was close, but it's a dot ball. Straight into the keeper. And that's a bice for 2, and they make it 3 runs. So far it's been a costly over. 11 runs from 5 balls. Last ball remaining. Still the required run rate is climbing up to 9.58. They need 107 runs from 11 overs. Pure class. That's a delightful boundary. That's a good looking shot. After the over complete, it's 66 for 2. 15 runs from this over. Costly over. 6. Delightful shot. It's been a wonderful over for Khulle. So far 12 runs from 5 balls, last ball remaining. That's our opportunity, but missed. 14 runs coming from over. That's a lovely start. 14 runs from the over. 10 overs remaining. It's 80 for 2. 10 overs. Malaysia need 89 runs in 10 overs. Murtuzawali comes into the attack. The first ball is dot ball. Good start. Good start for Murtuza. Let's see if they can make it 2. Yes, comfortably. Lovely shot over the bowler. It's a single. That's a wide ball. Easy runs coming. That was an opportunity but missed. That's a lovely try. Goes for 2. No. End up with 1 run. Decent over. 7 runs from the over. That's 87 for 2 after 11 overs. Khulle need 82 runs in 9 overs with 8 wickets remaining. Khulle going good. was close. Stumping. wicket. That was close. The batsman is inside. Decent over. So far, 2 balls, 1 run. That's a nice shot, but that's only a single. That's a nice dot ball. The required rate is climbing up. 38 balls, 71 needed. Lovely shot over the long on. Here comes the 100 for Khulle. Big total is on the scoreboard. Nice shot. Goes for a single. It's been a decent over. It's only 5 runs from this over. The required run rate is climbing up. 6 over 68 needed. It's an opportunity. Let's see if he can make it. Yes. Here goes one more wicket for Khulle. Sunny Gill comes to attack and takes the wicket in fast ball. Tanush goes for 6 runs. huge score, huge run rate, required run rate. Here comes the new bowler Mohammad Yasir Amir. 3 was 22 for 1. It's a lovely throw. They have to go for a single only. Let's see if Jaha Singh can make any difference. So far, he played 4 balls, 0 runs. So pressure is building. That's a single. The batting side is really feeling the heat now. Runs aren't coming easy. That's a catch. Easy break. Easy wicket. Easy wicket and another dot ball. Pressure mounting every delivery. Tight over so far. No room to free the arms. That's a massive blow at the worst possible time. The credit goes to the captain as he set the excellent field, cutting off all scoring options. Smart bowling, keeping it tight and focusing on the mistakes. The required run rate is that's a tight over so far. No room to free the arms. Dots turning into frustration now for the batting side. Required run rate is climbing up. The required rate is creeping up now. This is getting tricky. After 16 overs, it's 106 for today. double, 2 runs. That's a lovely ball. Goes for a dot. The fielding team is squeezing them brilliantly. Another dot. Now goes for the 2. The equation is getting tougher with every ball. This is where the games are won and lost. Can they handle the pressure?